Are you ready for some thrilling transfer news, Chelsea fans? Rumors are swirling about a potential move for a versatile forward who could light up Stamford Bridge. While the January window approaches, whispers of interest from our beloved Blues are getting louder. Who could this game changer be? Stick around to find out, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video to stay in the loop on all things Chelsea. Chelsea has reportedly made contact with Paris Saint-Germain regarding the potential signing of forward Randal Kolo Muani. This news comes as the Blues continue their search for a striker, although it seems they may not make significant moves in the January window. Currently, Nicholas Jackson has been leading the attack and has shown promise this season. But there are ongoing questions regarding Christopher Nkunku's future at the club. As a passionate Chelsea fan, it's hard not to get excited about the prospect of bringing in someone like Kolo Muani. His versatility is a huge asset. The 26-year-old can operate across the front line, which is exactly what we need in our attacking options. With reports suggesting that Chelsea is keen on him, it raises some intriguing possibilities for our squad moving forward. However, it's essential to consider the financial aspect and how much PSG would demand for his services. They likely won't get close to the $76.4 million they paid for him, but even so, it's a significant investment. What's also interesting is that Kolo Muani himself seems open to a move to Stamford Bridge. He's had limited opportunities at PSG this season, starting just 2 league games. He scored 2 goals in 14 appearances across all competitions, and it's clear he's surplus to requirements in Paris. This could be the perfect chance for him to reignite his career in a league as competitive as the Premier League. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. Chelsea is also focusing on potential outgoings this January, with players like Ben Chilwell and Carney Chukwuemeka likely to be on the move. If we're going to bring in a player like Kolo Muani, we'll need to create space in the squad. It's a delicate balance, and I can't help but feel a bit anxious about how this will all play out. Are we ready to lose some key players to make room for someone new? And then there's the situation with Nkunku. It seems unlikely we'll see him leave before next summer, which complicates things further. I mean, do we really want to upset the chemistry in the squad, especially when we're still trying to find our rhythm this season? It's a tough call, and I'm honestly divided on whether pursuing Kolo Muani right now is the best decision. But when you look at our current attacking options, it's clear we could use someone with Kolo Muani's skill set. He's young, talented, and hungry to prove himself, which is exactly the type of player we should be targeting as we look to build for the future. This could impact our chances significantly, especially as we aim to secure a top position in the league and possibly challenge for silverware. I want to hear from you all. Do you think signing Kolo Muani is the right move for Chelsea? Are we ready to gamble on a player who hasn't had the best of seasons so far? Or should we focus on consolidating our current squad before making any big moves? Let's get a discussion going in the comments. Your thoughts and opinions are what make this community so vibrant, so don't hold back. We're diving right into the latest transfer whispers and movements surrounding our beloved club. With the January transfer window just around the corner, it's time to assess the situation. And oh boy, it's a mix of excitement and uncertainty. Enzo Maresca has recently shaken things up, and it looks like some players are facing an uncertain future at Stamford Bridge. Carney Chukwuemeka and Ben Chilwell are 2 names that could potentially be on the move soon. Chukwuemeka has shown flashes of brilliance but hasn't quite cemented his place, while Chilwell's injury woes make his situation a bit precarious. There are also whispers about Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall and Cesare Casadei possibly heading out on loan. It's clear that there's a reshuffle on the horizon, but what's really caught my attention is the link to a new left-back. After Ronald Vega was left out of the squad for that disappointing Fulham defeat, speculation started to swirl. No explanation was given for his absence, and Maresca confirmed there were no injuries. He mentioned that competition needs to be higher, but is that just coach speak? Or is there more brewing behind the scenes? Vega, who has made 17 appearances this season, is a player with potential, yet Chelsea seems to be casting their net wider for options. Enter Patrick Dorgu, the 20-year-old defender making waves in Serie A with Lecce. Reports suggest that Chelsea's recruitment team has been keeping a close eye on him, and with his contract running until 2029, Lecce is in a strong negotiating position. This young lad can also play in midfield, which adds versatility to his profile. But here's the kicker. Tottenham is also reportedly interested in Dorgu, and they've been monitoring him since the summer. Could this become a battle between two London clubs? Now, I have to ask, do you believe Chelsea should go all in for Dorgu? He's shown promise, but is he the answer we need at left back? I'm honestly torn here. On one hand, investing in young talent can pay off big in the future. But on the other hand, do we need someone with more experience to help us push for a top 4 finish? These are critical decisions that could shape the club's direction moving forward. The impact of these choices is monumental. If we bring in Dorgu or a similar player, it could enhance our defensive options and provide the much-needed depth. But let's not forget, every time we let a player leave or bring someone in, it sends ripples through the squad dynamic. The pressure is on Maresca to make the right calls, especially with fans like us watching every move closely. And speaking of pressure, how do you feel about the potential departures? We've seen too many talented players come and go over the last few seasons. It's tough to see promising young stars like Chukwuemeka possibly leaving, but if they're not getting the minutes they deserve, can we really blame them? This is a tricky balancing act and one that could either bolster our squad or lead to more questions about our recruitment strategy. I want to hear from you, Chelsea fans. What are your thoughts on the current transfer situation? Are we making the right moves, or are we risking too much by letting key players go? I'm eager to hear your opinions, so please drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a discussion going, and before you go, don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow Blues, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on any breaking news as we navigate through this exciting transfer window together. And hey, make sure to hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things Chelsea. Let's keep the conversation alive, and as always, keep believing in the Blues.